I'm just saying that the people who tend to criticize the most are the ones who are never in the arena.
Oh, when you're from an underrepresented group, we don't have the ability to be mediocre because we have to fight so much for people to even validate us.
Yeah.
And I feel like mediocrity gets celebrated a lot.
Oh,
Welcome to Twin Spin with your co-host, the Neo Twins. This is the show where fascinating people, real conversations, and a whole lot of laughs all end up in the same place, all with a twist of twin. All right, and for today's episode, we have the one and the only, the lovely Jewel Ifeguni with us today. Actress, podcaster, positive spirit.
yes.
Thank you so much for coming on the show.
Yes, thank you for having me. I'm on the twin spin, y'all. I'm on the twin spin. Yeah, I'm so grateful to be here. I feel like my purpose is really how can I use my gifts to bring joy? Like you said, whether it's through acting, whether it's through music, whether it's through filmmaking and creating platforms.
Yeah. And your podcast.
And my podcast every day is a yay.
Yeah.
Catch the lemons. Okay, that's our brand. Yeah. So, everything I could do to just bring a yay to folks' day, I know I'm doing the right thing.
Oh.
Yeah, and this time you are in the guest spot.
I'm in the guest spot, which is so refreshing.
Yeah.
It's so refreshing, and I'm just so honored to be here. So thank you.
Oh,
Yeah,
thank you for
our
being
pleasure.
here. And so, to kick things off, we're going to do a little bit of an icebreaker.
Okay.
So we're going to do a little spin it round where we're going to ask you some rapid questions and give us your response. And maybe if you want, you can share why you said that.
Okay.
Or you can just keep it to your response.
Yeah.
Totally up to you.
Up to you.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So we're going to do a this or that category today.
Okay. I'm excited.
Here we go. Firstly, nights in or nights out?
Nights in. I'm so social, like in all the things I do that I love when I can just stay home and just binge my shows.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So nights in.
I feel that spiritually.
You know what I'm saying?
I
Yeah.
get it.
We
I
right
get it. Yes.
here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm. Yep. You mean we get it.
Okay,
We get
right.
it.
The older I get, the more I share that.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
But I'm
Yeah.
ready to go in.
Yeah.
In.
And like I turned 30. Well, we turned 30 this year.
Yeah.
Okay,
New decade. New decade.
I
new
feel like
decade.
once
Yeah.
that happens, it's going to like lock in
Literally.
big time.
Yeah.
It's already locked in for me. What are you
I
talking
feel like the
about?
energy is like past 25. You just,
Yeah.
but you own it.
Yeah,
'Cause I can do a
exactly.
brunch. I can do a day
brunch.
party.
A brunch is fine.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
But
yes.
I get tired.
But see,
Yeah.
then I need a nap after the brunch.
Okay, yeah, you're right. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm insane.
Yeah, especially
Depends.
if like mimosas are involved. It's
Okay,
like,
yeah, when the mimosas are there, it's just over.
Yeah.
Exactly.
But-
exactly.
Very much noted, though.
Yes.
Next one, sweet or salty?
Oh, sweet. Sweet. I love sour Skittles.
Sour
Oh.
Skittles.
Yeah, I like the, I
Yeah.
feel it gives you.
Okay.
I love candy in general, so definitely sweet.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Candy all day.
Okay.
Yeah.
You said sour
Sour-
Skittles. Sour Patch Kids.
Oh, Sour Patch Kids,
Okay,
sour
okay.
watermelon,
Ooh.
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
sour straws.
Okay. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah,
All right.
I just don't know why something was just like sour because I love the sensation. It's like, it's fun.
Yeah.
It gives me more energy than salty.
Yeah.
Salty is cool, but sweet is better.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
fantastic.
Yeah.
Period.
Good stuff.
Sunrise or sunset?
Oh, wow. Can I say both? Okay, I want to say why I would
You can
say
say
both.
both.
Okay.
Yeah.
You can explain it. Yeah,
So
yeah.
I used to live in South Loop, right by, I forgot the lake, but you know where it's like by where all the museums are.
Yes.
Yes. Yeah.
So I would love doing bike rides like first thing in the morning, but also like right when the sundown is there. So I just like those transitions. I'm a morning person, but I also love like the beauty of day transitioning to night and catching that. And every time I think about either one, I just think about the visuals I would get on my bike rides. So that's why I'm like, oh, it's hard for me to pick.
Yeah.
Because I just feel like they give similar feelings. It's transitioning.
Yeah.
And it's also like gratitude that like, yo, we're going through another day. We're here. We're alive.
Yeah,
And I
yeah.
feel like nature's a great way to remind us of that.
I love
Yeah.
that. I love
Yeah.
that.
I love that.
Kind of going on to the nature idea, forest or beach?
Oh, beach.
Yeah.
Are you kidding?
Yep.
No, beach. Beach.
You'd be surprised. I've had friends who answer forest. They like
Really?
being around all the greenery, being
I
out
mean,
there.
it's nice, but I'm not gonna nap in a forest. I don't want to see by a bear, but on a beach,
You
I'm
could in
there.
a cabin in the
Well, I
forest.
mean,
Or in
okay.
a tent. Or in a tent.
You can.
Yeah.
So this reminds me, I camped for the first time when I was interning, and we camped at Forks, Washington. So where
Oh,
they taped
okay. Yeah,
Twilight. And it was a very interesting experience. Like, we were in the forest and everything.
Yeah.
But like, I prefer the beach. I prefer Jamaica. I prefer the island vibe.
Yeah.
So, you know, to each its own, but I'm an island girl.
I was going to say, you know, the fact that we're also coming out of winter right now.
Exactly.
It makes me want the beach.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I'm like, this coldness, I need a break.
Okay. There we go. Now we have one where you can just give an answer to this question.
Okay.
What's your spiciest hot take?
Oh. Oh my gosh, this is hard. I don't even, I have to think about this. Oh,
Yeah. There's nothing about ballet or opera.
oh. he dug his own hole of that. That's crazy.
Yeah, that was.
I feel like, you know what? Yeah, I just feel like mediocrity. When you're from an underrepresented group, we don't have the ability to be mediocre because we have to fight so much for people to even validate us.
Yeah.
And I feel like mediocrity gets celebrated a lot.
Okay. Yeah.
In various different forms, whether it's from acting, whether it's from filmmaking, like, and I'm being broad, but I'm just saying is, I just feel like there's a standard that we're all held to from underrepresented groups of an excellence that we have no choice but to fulfill in order to be taken seriously versus like other folks that are able to just be accepted with mediocrity. And so I've learned to own it. I know I feel even hot even talking about this, but I think it's important for us to recognize that some folks have to fight hard. I think a good example is with Sinners.
Yeah.
Like Sinners was the best film.
Yeah.
Whether you liked it or not, it is the best film in the States and the world of this year, of this time. It got the highest nominations in the Oscars. But I know because it was a predominantly Black cast, I feel like that played a huge role in the snubs it got.
Yeah.
Right.
You know, I think about Delroy Lindo, right?
Yes.
He's like in his 70s. He's been giving us great work for the longest time.
Yeah.
And it's like he's still getting snubbed for stuff, even Wunmi. And I'm not trying to discredit anyone that wins because they were all amazing. That's the tricky part. But I just think that I think we need to acknowledge the difference and figure out a way, how can we actually provide equity in spaces?
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
So
1000%.
I think I'm talking more to the Academy.
Look right in that camera. Being like I'm looking at you.
But don't like blacklist me because consider me in the future. All right. Wow. That got me so nervous.
No, honestly, like I resonate with that a lot. Like I think especially as artists, as creatives, you know, we had to do a lot of things to get to where we are today.
Exactly.
And it's like that bar just keeps getting raised and raised and raised. And it's like there are a lot of situations where it's like you're in a room and it's like, what did that person do to get here? You know, like the work we have to put in just to even like be taken seriously.
Exactly.
You know, it's like that resonates. You know, why do you have to fight so hard? You know, so I feel that. I feel that. No, I mean it's a good hot take. I agree with it.
It makes me nervous, which is so crazy. I'm like, it's 2026. Like we can call it what it is.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
right. But I feel like this is the last thing I'll say. I had a great conversation with the former president of Xbox, Sarah Bond, when I used to work for Xbox. And she talked about the beauty of being a Black woman in gaming is that she's so used to having to fight and prove herself that in rooms, it's like that much easier for her to just show up and like be excellent because she had no choice going up through the ranks. So I'm just saying, the fight in us makes us stronger. I mean, look at this, y'all. Look at what y'all are doing.
Look at what you doing.
Okay, period.
Girl.
Yes. Excellent. Okay.
Amen.
Okay.
All around.
Okay.
All
All right. Wow. Oof.
And then
That was a good question. Wow. I'm nervous.
To end on a bit of a lighthearted note.
Yes, please.
What is something that happened to you recently or a story that gives you hope for humanity?
Oh, my goodness. What gives me hope for humanity? Is it okay if it's like an experience? Like
absolutely. It can be whatever you want it to be.
Yeah. So when I decided to become an actor and I took the leap of faith and I got into conservatory, the one thing I didn't expect was the family I was going to get from like the people I'm in. And the way that we show up for each other, I'm like, we literally just have known each other for like a couple months. And yet y'all are here to support me. I'm here to support you. And it shows me like people really do genuinely care for you. And you don't have to prove yourself for them to care for you. People just genuinely love you. And so it shows me that there's love in this world.
Yeah.
So yeah.
I love that. I love that.
Yeah, and we know we need more love in this world more than ever.
1,000%.
Yeah. I love that. Yeah, thanks for sharing.
Yes, and that kind of acts as a nice little segue. Thank you into talking about some of the lessons that you want to share with us.
Yes.
And we'll kick it right off with the first one, which is not living for other people's expectations.
Mm-hmm.
So tell us why that's the first one you put down.
So I think that's what allowed me to finally fully live in my purpose. And I feel like I had no choice but to live in my purpose, especially starting a brand like Everyday ZA that's all centered on that. I have to practice what I preach.
Yeah.
But growing up, I'm first generation Nigerian. So I was born in Nigeria, came here when I was like a year and a half. And I'm also the oldest. I'm the firstborn. I'm also the first daughter. So there's all these expectations. Like I had to be a doctor, a lawyer, an engineer, or a disgrace. Like there was not a lot of opportunities. And my mom would like invest in us. I want to give her credit for like recognizing I've been creative. So she put me in piano lessons, and I love that. Like, and I know that wasn't cheap. So that was super great. But even like growing up and like going to college and deciding to pursue computer science, did I really want to do that? Or did I just want to like please my parents?
Yeah.
And it ended up great. I mean, I had a successful career in gaming, working for Xbox right out the gate of college, working for Minecraft, working at big studios. But also I would constantly try to find ways to really create. That's how I got into filmmaking into college and creating these documentaries. But something was missing. And once I realized, I literally had a conversation with myself like a year and a half ago. And I was like, Jewel, what are we doing? Like, this is great, but like, are you happy? It's not about, is your mom happy? Is your dad happy? Is your family abroad happy? Are you happy? And I was like, nah, we ain't really that happy. And even though y'all see me now, like I'm happy, but like out internally, and I think that goes back to staying in, sometimes it was just escapism. Because I'm just like, I'm living a life that looks great on paper, but I'm not actually fulfilled. And so once I had that real conversation with myself, and I also think what helped me was like doing Everyday ZA, like all the, like how y'all are having conversations with people, the same thing. And I'm like hearing all these people going after their dreams. I'm like, yeah, go for it. And I'm like, oh, I should do that myself, you know? I was like, okay, let me just try things. So first it started with open mics. I've always loved singing. Even growing up, I'd create these YouTube videos. You can't find them. I buried them. But
you covered your tracks. You're like, no,
you can't find them. You can't find them.
I can relate with that, with our earlier short films that we did.
Yeah. You know, you have to start somewhere.
You have to start somewhere.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay? So I would do like open mics. And I'm like, okay, I like this. I'm putting myself out there. And then acting came about by being aligned in the right place. I was, so part of Everyday ZA, not only do I interview people like this, but also I'll do red carpets or like live interviews where I'll go to events. So I was at this film festival and I got to interview some folks from The Chi. And they were like, yo, you should be on the show. And I'm like, okay. No, I didn't get on the show, but at least it worked. But I was like, you know what? This is interesting because whenever I'm at film festivals in general, people will be like, are you an actor? And I'm like, nah, I'm a host. I'm a filmmaker. What you talking about? And so I decided to take my first acting class, and that was it. It's like, wait, I really like this. And if I didn't give myself the space to be like, wait, like, what am I doing here? Like, I know my purpose is to bring joy to folks, but how can I do that if I'm not actually internally holistically joyful? And once I was able to really figure out how can I use my whole entire essence to tell a story and connect, I'm like, oh.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay, I'm happy.
Yeah. I love that. No, I resonate. I mean, we grew up in a household where there were a lot of like just expectations on us. You know, our parents were first generation from Mexico.
Yeah.
And it was like one of those things where it's like when we were born, our life story was already written for us. Like my dad wanted me to be a lawyer, and he wanted him to be a software engineer.
Yeah.
And so it's like, I still remember telling my dad that we wanted to do film, and.
How did you respond?
He said nothing, but like you could just see the life leave his eyes. And it's like, oh, and I get it. Like they grew up essentially in poverty. So it's like, it didn't come from he didn't believe in us, is that he just didn't want us to hurt the way that he hurt growing up and all the struggles that he went through. And it was a really hard thing to try to convince him, like, no, we can actually do this. Like we are actually good at this, you know? And I mean, to shout out to my dad, he's gone 180. Now he's like fully supportive.
Yes.
Like he's even like, he's even like worn shirts that has like the logo for like our web series to work, to talk to people about our stuff. Like
it's the growth for me.
It's the growth. It's the growth. And so
100%.
Like now we're good. It's all good now. But it's like, I get it's like there's a lot of pressure to fulfill expectations, not because you actually want it, but because, oh, well, this is gonna make others happy. But is it gonna make me happy? And it's funny because it's like, you know, I feel like in day-to-day conversation, we ask people a lot, like, oh, what do you do for work? But something that I've started doing recently is I ask, what makes you happy instead?
That's
you
good.
Know, it's like it's like I don't want to when I'm meeting someone, I don't want to label them by their job. It's like, what's the thing that brings you joy?
Exactly.
You know, is it collecting stuff? Is it going to see the movies? Is it going to music festivals? Like what brings you joy in your life? And I think that's something that we're very programmed not to talk about. It's like, what are the things that, according to society, gives you value as a person? But why can't it just be the things that make us happy or the things that give us value?
Exactly. I blame capitalism.
You hear that, capitalism? We're looking at you and the Academy.
Okay. Okay. But I love that. And I'm sure like your dad is so happy that you are pursuing what you love. You know?
No,
I mean, that's their dream.
I mean, it was quite the journey with our dad, because first, like, there was that hoop that we had to go through, and then there was us coming out. And that was
like I was thinking about talking about that. But I was like, that subject today, and you're like, nah.
There are absolute parallels. Yes, 100%. Because even then, like, he also told me, like, you know, this is who you're gonna marry. This is how many kids you're gonna have, and like, I already knew from a certain point that, like, I am not straight, so I'm gonna break your heart so badly. But even then, he's come around on that as well. He went to his first Pride Parade, and he's met our partners, and so you know, like, that's another thing that I want to add is, like, you know, give people permission and feel like that they can change. You know,
give them grace.
Give them grace. That's the word. Yeah.
So, there's so much humanity.
Like, I was gonna say, and it does make me so happy to see that, because it's like, you know, the family that my dad comes from is very traditional, very, you know, based on the values that they had, and it's like, I get it, because it's like those values got them through a lot of things in life. But I am so appreciative that our dad was able to choose his love for us more than the values that he was instilled with. And I'll never forget, you know, when we had like that pivotal moment in sort of our coming out journey with him, he said to us, and I'll never forget, he said, I grew up with a lot of traditional values that I have to unlearn. That is my cross to bear, not yours.
Oh.
Wow.
That
completely
was,
shout out to Dad.
Yes.
Shout out to you, Pops.
Yes.
Heavy
love you.
Learning.
Mom, love you too.
Mom, she gets love too. Yes.
But going on to the next point, and I love this one, because this one took me some time to understand and grasp myself, which is, no one is coming to save you, aka dreams don't work unless you do, and you had it in exclamation points after. So tell us a little bit about that.
I have to still remind myself. Okay. So I feel like, you know, we're all filmmakers here. You know, that's how we got to connect. And you know the journey, especially like when you're trying to get something picked up or you're trying to get funding and everything. I remember, like, when I was really starting this with my docuseries, How We Got Here. I kept asking for help, and I would get some help, but then I'd get some help that doesn't fully follow through. You know, like the journey. I think we've all gone through that, where we've gotten great help that looks great on the paper, but then it's not actually the help you need, all that. And I used to have so much anxiety, because I was like, am I going to make it? Is this going to work out? Is this going to work out? And I'm like, why am I putting my faith in all these other people when I'm like, wait, I can do this. And it doesn't mean you can't work with other people. No, definitely. We got to. Mm-hmm. But you can't wait for someone to save you. It's so easy for me to be like, I have this dream. I want to accomplish this. I want to accomplish this. I can talk about that all day. But I could also spend the time to put in the work. You know, I could have this big dream of like, hey, I want to be an actor that's in these kind of shows, these kind of films, which is going to happen. Okay. But I'm not just like waiting for that to happen. I'm auditioning, I'm networking, I'm doing my research. If I got to hunt people down, I'm going to hunt people down. So I'm in that show or in the reboot, or build my own table. I'm going to create my own show. I'm going to wait for that to get picked up. Pull it Issa Rae. Build across. Don't just wait for someone to say yes. Because here's the thing, we can't wait for that. Yep. And like you said, like the bar keeps getting rise higher and higher and higher and higher. But then when I look at folks like Ryan Coogler, when I look at Issa Rae, when I look at Quinta, when I look at so many different other creatives, they didn't wait. Even as a content creator, I'm like, you can create your content right now, you know? So there's so many ways to take action versus just waiting for someone to save you. Because when you do take action and you do build, the right people are going to come your way. 100%. You attract what you put in.
Yes.
If I'm putting in the work, I'm going to attract people who are putting in the work. Yeah. Everything else, bye.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, like, I especially resonate with what you said about how, like, you got to make your own opportunities.
Yes.
You know, like, at the start of every project that Andrew and I do, we always say, we're not quite sure how we're going to get this done, but we're going to get this done.
I love that.
Yeah.
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 Like, yeah. You figure it out along the way. And I kind of like want to piggyback real quickly on what you said, because I think a lot of the reasons people feel scared to like put in the work is they're like, well, what are people going to say about me? You know, how are people going to look at me? How are
exactly?
You know, it's like, and the thing is, it's like, okay, yes, of course, we always have to start somewhere.
Yeah.
You know, Ryan Coogler started with his short films when he was in film school. You know, Quinta Bronson, she started with the sketches that she would write. And it's like, you know, Issa,
your films?
Yeah, with our films. Like Issa started with her website. It's like, and I'm pretty sure at those points they all thought like, well, you know, this doesn't have like the most dollars behind it. And yeah, some people might be looking at us weirdly while we're filming this. Yeah. But it's like you see the future that the other ones don't, that no one else sees. You see what the end result's going to be.
And that's all that matters.
Exactly.
All that matters.
Exactly. And especially as filmmakers, you know, I saw this interview recently with Greta Gerwig where he was talking about like the power of persistence. That it's like, like every single project we ever make, every film, every web series, every show, it has no reason to exist except the fact that we are willing it into life.
Exactly. Oh,
like
emphasis on willing it
into life. You know, it's like no one is holding a gun to our head saying you have to make this show. No one is like, even though this wanted to change, it can. No one's giving us money yet to make these shows, but it's like,
heavy on the yet. And what I love is like, it's like we're willing it to life. Yeah. You never know what's going to come along that way. Because like when I was building how we got here, that's when I took a leap of faith and went to Cannes Film Festival. I funded it myself. Okay, I used my savings from tech. There's benefits. But like, but if I didn't go, I wouldn't have exposure or meet the people I needed to meet for future things. So like you have to be okay with being cringe. Because the people who are judging, let me tell you, that's a compliment, because that means your name is in their mouth. That means they watching. That means viewership. That means, okay, viewers, followers, all that's leading to branding. Like, thank you. You just paid my bills. You just paid my rent. Keep hating.
Oh, yeah.
Exactly.
No, like honestly, like I remember when we went to Pride a few years back, and there was like people who were like commenting like just like anti-gay sentiments, and it's like, you're helping the algorithm.
You're helping the algorithm.
You're helping.
Exactly.
You're helping get the viewers.
Give us more. Hey, let's go.
Yeah. Because I think we made it real about going to our first Pride ever after we came out. And
I'm so proud of y'all.
Oh,
thank you.
Thank you.
Real.
Thank you.
It. Yeah, thank you.
And it got like 50,000 views.
Wow.
But then it got a lot of very interesting comments.
I'm sorry though, because that does suck.
It sucks, but it's also it's to be expected. You know. But to Andrew's point, it's like you're helping this go farther by commenting. So actually, thank you. Yeah. You know, I welcome your. I will like give it a nice little pat on the back, a little hug. But then like you're helping it get further. So also thank you for that as well.
Yeah. And so I love it. It's like putting in the work, but also not minding what people say, because you know where you're headed towards.
Exactly.
You know,
that's all that matters.
Yeah.
Once you believe in yourself, then it doesn't matter. They're going to catch on one day.
Yeah.
But you got to focus on you.
Exactly. Exactly. And we kind of already spoke about this, but your third theme or lesson that you wanted to share was don't wait for permission, because you talked about how you're not waiting for someone to say yes. You didn't have all the answers, but you began anyways. And that's something that I think is really resonant with me, because I felt like for the longest time, I also had to wait till everything was just right.
Yeah.
It was just perfect. And then you start, and it's like, no, like you just have to start with what you have, what you know anyways, and you'll just trust the process. You'll figure it out.
Trust it. You got to trust. That's so every day ZA almost didn't happen.
Really?
So I had someone tell me, hey, you should wait until you have like an actual partnership from a big platform to start the show.
Wow.
Because this is someone, someone that's, they know their way around. They're pretty, and I almost listened to them.
Wow.
But I was also in LA at the time to visit a friend, and we were going to just do a sample like episode of Everyday CA. So I'm like, okay, let me just shoot this with my friend. And I was like, you know what? I'm not going to listen to this person. Who knows? Maybe it's just a show that's in my room. And then fast forward, we got picked up by Can TV and we're #1. So like, do not wait for permission.
Yes.
And don't listen to other people trying to put their beliefs on you, because they're projecting and they don't know your future.
Yeah.
We're trailblazers. That means we got to blaze the trail before people see it.
Yeah.
So,
Amen.
Just had to leave that.
Yeah. No, I agree with you 100%. Right. 100%.
Yeah. No, like I everything that you just said just resonates with me so much, because like I always see people who like maybe their content isn't the best, maybe like there's some things that could be tweaked, but it's like they started.
They started.
They're out there.
It's out there.
They're out there.
They made something, they edited it, and it's posted.
Exactly.
And that's still light years ahead of people who just say like, oh, I have some ideas, but like one day I'll do it. It's like
you did it.
Well, and if we're gonna be serving some tea here, it's like
let's eat it up.
I'm just saying that the people who tend to criticize the most are the ones who are never in the arena.
Oh, okay.
I'm just saying.
I know that's right.
I know
that's right.
Yes.
I know that's right.
Yes.
So they could be outside the club.
Exactly.
They could be outside the club.
Yeah, and it's like I find oftentimes it's like they couldn't make their stuff happen.
Exactly.
So they have to tell you that you can't make your stuff happen either. That's all I'll say about that.
It's impossible until it's done.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, and they can watch. You can either support or you can watch.
Supporters, just kindly get out of my way.
Exactly. Love it. Kindly move out the way.
Yes.
Just
Yep. Yep.
I love y'all.
Right back at you. Like, this is amazing.
Okay, that's gonna be like the meme from this episode. Just like,
Thank you. Oh God.
Good stuff.
Okay. But at the same time, I also love your last thing that you had here, and it's that stillness creates breakthroughs. Tell us a little bit about that one.
I have been go for as long as I could remember. Even in like middle school or high school, I would always balance trying to do sports, and then I was in the speech team, and then I was doing music, or I would always do so many things. Even in college, right? Studying, but also trying to build my own media company and create films. And I just was so go that I think it stopped me from really thinking about what I wanted, And until I took a break, my first break was a solo trip to Jamaica. Okay. I was so excited. That's another show. It was,
You're like, how much time we got?
Yeah. But this goes back to like the first question. It was like the one we were talking about beach or forest. But I just decided to like not look at my phone. Again, I've been go for like most of my life. This was my first genuine vacation where I could just be alone. And in stillness, I was just like, okay, like, why am I here? Really, like, why is Jewel here? What is my purpose? And that's when I was like, okay, I really do think it's to bring joy. Because I've always been so passionate in so many different things. And people tell me, you need to focus on one thing, sis. And I'm like, that's not going to happen. But I'm like, why was I why was I blessed with these certain gifts and everything?
Yeah.
Because even the thrill I get from hosting and speaking and doing motivational stuff.
Yes.
And it wasn't until I just took a break to be like, maybe the answer is like right there. I'm here to bring joy. And that's how I derived the name Every Day is a Yay. Because I was looking back, like, as a producer at a game studio, I had to constantly like run stand-ups in the morning. So I'd be like, happy Monday, happy Tuesday, not even thinking about it. And even the folks like in my crowd would be picking up on it. Even at the other game studios, they would pick up on it. But I was like, it would just be a fun thing. I was like, why not make it fun? And I was like, you know what? Every day is a yay. And it was like, basically I was able, it's so funny because I talk about stillness and then automatically activating my brain. But it did give me a lot of clarity on like things that actually make me happy and not worry about other people. Another moment I had was like a year or two later, which led into acting, where again, I actually remember because I was like filming myself. Now, don't judge me, but I was just like talking in the mirror, filming myself. And it was that conversation. I literally was like, okay, what are we doing, Jewel? And after several minutes of mumbling, I was able to get some clarity on, I didn't know the answer, but I knew the direction was I have to do what makes me happy. Pretend that I didn't have to worry about money. Pretend that I didn't have to worry about judgments. Pretend that I didn't have to worry about building an entire legacy and breaking all these generational trauma. Like, what if I could just exist? What makes me happy? And that stillness made me go back to like my happiest times as a kid. I was a Glee kid. Yes. I would watch Glee all the time. And that time, there was American. I mean, American Idol was still there, but you know how it was back then. Okay. I was like, and I'm like, and I also tried out for The Voice, by the way, twice.
Very cool.
In the archives. Yeah, I know. But I was like, what happened to that, Jewel? Like, yeah, I'm taking risks, but what makes me happy? And if I didn't have that moment to really have stillness and be like, okay, what makes me happy? What gives me that, I wouldn't have the breakthroughs to actually make these jumps. Yeah. People think I'm crazy. Like I want to say I left tech, but I will eventually go back. But like I walked away from like a really great career with great benefits, living in the city, to like, yeah, I'm gonna like step away from that and pursue something that's not guaranteed, that I'm probably not gonna get some money for some time, and move back in with my parents. That's crazy. You say, I'm like, why did I do this? But if I didn't take the time to be still and think about what makes me happy, I wouldn't have the confidence to take the step. And who knows what other breakthroughs. So that's something I want to build in. And that's what I encourage everyone. I encourage y'all to do is like build in stillness, because we're in hustle culture. Everything's a rat race. But also, can we just be grateful that we're alive? We're here. We're breathing. We're connecting.
Yeah.
Like, this is a blessing already.
Yeah.
So how can we be in a state of like gratitude and just be like, okay, how can I just enjoy this moment? And the only way to really get there is by incorporating stillness. So yeah. I'm going to do some more stillness now. I'm like, Jewel, we need to do it again.
No, and also like this sort of kind of connects with what we were talking about earlier, that it's like, there's so many things that we are taught that gives us value in life. The job, the status, the house, the car, the clothes. I mean, all these things.
Of it.
And I love this idea that you were talking about, because it reinforces the idea that just the fact that we exist is enough.
Exactly.
The fact that you are here, I'm here, you're like, everybody here is the fact that we exist gives us value. We don't have to prove ourselves to anyone. We don't have to do XYZ thing in order to be like, okay, well, that person has value as a human. It's like, no, that person exists.
Exactly.
That's enough. And I think it's like if more of us embodied that, we wouldn't feel this pressure to just go on to the next thing, to the next thing, to the next thing. Because, and I get the sense that you were like this as well.
Yeah.
Like growing up, you felt that your value was determined by your output.
Yes. Oh, man.
Yeah.
Yep. Oh, man. Yeah.
And like, what happens when you can't do that output?
Yeah.
What happens when it conflicts with what actually makes you happy?
Yeah, exactly.
Then you're and you gotta choose what's for you.
Yeah.
That's what calms your nervous system. 100%. That's what allows you to create the twin spin.
The twin spin. Okay. Exactly. Or the everyday.
We might both have the twin spin. I was like, I vibe with that.
Yeah.
So we have to have stillness. We have to focus on what makes us happy, because the more we live in our purpose, the more we're inspiring others to do that. And I think there needs to be more of that on social media. I try to fill my feed into it, but right now it's a lot of cat videos. That's another story.
That's never a bad thing. That's never a bad thing.
It's funny.
I also feel like a lot of people think that like once they pick a path, they have to stick to it.
Exactly.
Like I've put too much into this already. I've gone too much down this path.
And
I love like you mentioned that like you took this turn, but you can always go back.
I can always go. Like right now, I'm like, there's Tubi, there's Warner, there's Netflix, there's all these companies that have a creative tech PM type of role. There are roles that can merge the things I love without me having to stop acting, without me having to stop music. I can do it all. You can do it all. You can do it all. We can do it all. Whoever's telling us we can't, the haters. So, like you don't have to stick to one path. Life is not linear. Just make sure you're following your purpose and what makes you happy. Let that be your compass. You can't do wrong.
Whoever says you can't do something, it says more about them than you.
Exactly.
You know?
That's right.
Yes.
And that's on period.
Exactly. Yeah. But
hold on.
You're on a roll, Andrew. You got something.
Well, no, this has nothing to do with that. I'm just curious to know, what was your audition song for The Voice?
Oh my God.
You don't got to sing it. I'm not going to put you on the spot like that. I'm not like that. But
my first audition, because I did twice, right?
Yeah.
First one was, I think it was Just Friends by Amy Winehouse.
Ooh.
Yeah. Okay.
Thank you for a little preview right there.
And then I did, for my second audition, Settle Down by Kimbra. Y'all know that?
Nice.
Yeah.
Check it out.
Yeah, I know it. Yeah.
Okay.
One of my favorite Canadian artists.
And I also have to ask, you said you did speech team.
Yeah.
We also did speech team.
We did humorous duet acting.
Same.
Yes.
Wait, really?
Oh my God, really?
Oh my God. Okay.
But okay, so I did humorous direct acting, and then I did poetry.
I also did poetry.
Yeah. We are the same.
I was gonna say it's not often you meet like
a fellow speechies,
and I feel like there's this makes so much sense.
Like the bookwork, even like everything.
I forgot even the whole thing, but you know how you have to get in front of the judges and the high school. I remember.
Yep, and do the nod to start your speech. Yep.
I remember. I did Until I Rise. For Maya Angelou, and then I will just say though the HDA skit me and this girl did. Let's just say. In 2026, it would not be okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I feel like I had to teach my scene partner how to be Black. I kid you not. I went to school in the Naperville, Aurora area. Yes. And I was so naive when we were doing it. Like, I was like, why aren't people laughing? And I also felt so uncomfortable because there's one line where it's like, hold my earring. And my mom, she was like, I think my mom was really trying to be supportive, but she was concerned. And I never understood it.
Yeah.
I was like, I never understood it. But anyways, good experience. I learned a lot, but the point was for it to be funny. I'm sorry. We had to get into it.
Oh, yeah.
No, you're good. You're good.
I guess it grew me into who I am.
Yes.
I think all three of us are very comfortable in front of crowds now.
Exactly.
And we owe that to getting up at 6 a.m.
Exactly.
In a suit.
Getting in a suit,
having to go to all these classrooms.
Yeah. And give speeches all day.
Oh my God, all the suits. I would have so many different colored blazers. I had a neon orange blazer.
You had a neon orange?
Yes. I had like one with like red stripes. I had like navy blue. Oh my God. Y'all take me back.
I was going to say, oh my God.
Yeah.
You're like unlocking. I even like thought about CVC in a hot second.
I know,
was like,
you're in the bus and you're like, you have your go-to. I used to listen to, is it Power by Kanye West? I know he's a little crazy.
Yeah, but the song is good.
Okay, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm ready.
It gets you pumped. What can I say?
Pumped.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Same time.
Yeah. And you also do like the one clap rule?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yep.
Oh my God. This could be a whole other podcast.
I know. It's so funny. And I feel like that's the beauty of taking time to like reflect is every single thing we experience, whether it's good, bad, weird, whatever, it makes us into who we are. And I bring this up because sometimes I feel like today my biggest thing is me owning and being comfortable where I'm at in my journey, right? Like I see where I want to be. I'm not there yet, but I also have made it so far.
Yeah.
And I'm proud of the things I've done. And when I look back at these moments, whether it's the HGA moment or The Voice or just watching Glee, you know, I'm like, I'm so grateful.
Yeah.
I'm so grateful that I've been able to live.
Yeah.
You know, so I just feel like it's just great that we're here.
Yeah.
Yes. And I'm really happy you said that you take time to be proud and grateful for what you've accomplished.
Yeah.
So I feel like so often we're looking ahead to the next thing, the next thing, the next thing, that we don't actually stop and be like, I've done a lot of cool things.
Exactly.
Like I'm where I wish I was like years ago.
Exactly.
You know, like you're making progress.
Exactly.
You know, we can't control when it will happen or where or how.
Exactly.
But you're making progress.
I'm telling you, 5-year-old you, and you would be so inspired right now.
As your 5-year-old self would be with yours, yourself as well.
Like, wow, she's so
cool.
You're welcome, girl. Yeah. Took a lot.
Yes. Oh yeah, it don't come easy.
It didn't come easy.
It don't come easy.
No,
it don't come easy.
Look at us. I'm a twins fan.
Yeah. I always tell people like I don't need easy. I just need possible.
I love that. Oh, I don't need easy. I need possible. You need to make that a shirt.
Right.
Let's say.
Official twin spin merchandise.
You have a whole merch shop just waiting to come with that.
Yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Absolutely. And with that, we're going to go into our last segment.
Okay.
Which is a little fun segment called Adrian or Andrew.
Okay.
I'm going to say, you got to know us a little bit.
Okay.
So now.
So I'm going to read 3 prompts, and you're going to guess which one this matches more to. And you can share why if you'd like, but up to you.
Okay.
So the first one.
Yeah.
Yes. Who is more likely to sing in the shower?
Andrew.
Andrew. Okay.
You know I actually sing in the shower.
I'm sorry. You so quick.
You did. We used to be roommates.
Well, the funny part is, you're right. You're actually
I'm sorry. I didn't wait for you.
But you just had that primed and ready to go.
That was an insanely good read. I was like, hey.
But no, it's also you're right.
You're right.
Like,
okay.
When we were roommates, like whenever he goes to the shower, I would always know when he's showering because he just starts singing out of nowhere, and like his shower like kind of like bordered the wall to the hallway of our floor, so I would hear like his echoes of him singing whatever Michael Bublé song or
I love it, Bublé. I know
Teddy
that.
I'm getting called out right now.
like. And I'm just like, you are just belting it, buddy.
I had a song in my heart. What can I say?
I know.
I know a song in my heart.
Believe me, I know you did.
Okay. So what's your next question?
So the next one is, who is more likely to cry watching a movie?
Oh, okay. Part of me wants to say Andrew, but I will say, I think it's Adrian.
Okay.
Now, and part of me is saying this because I'm giving you, it's giving yin and yang. And I feel like you may be someone that sometimes holds your emotions. And like when you have your quiet moments, you let it out. And I feel like when it's a really like intense, like a movie, like I'm thinking about Hamnet, right? Something that really tugs at your heartstrings.
Yeah.
I know you're going to empathize. You can't hold that back.
Yep.
I feel like you're a very in tune person.
I am. Like,
she is 2 for 2.
Yes.
I was like,
not to get too into astrology, but I am a Cancer moon.
Okay.
Well, I guess technically we both are, but like I wear that more. Like I am the kind of person that like, you know, I empathize a lot. And so like if I feel someone's, you know, like pain or whatever they're going through a lot,
I think that.
you know, but also in a movie, like if a scene just gets to the emotional tug, like, oh, I'm going to cry.
He's a goner. Yeah.
I'm gone.
Game over.
Human experience.
Yep.
Yeah.
Most recently, I guess not most recently, but when Coco came out, the Pixar movie.
Oh, dude, I cried watching Coco too.
I couldn't stop for 45 minutes. I timed it.
Yeah,
45 minutes.
You were a goner after Coco.
Like, we were in the lobby and our friends were just like, what'd y'all think of the movie? And they're just like talking, and I'm just like, a slobbery.
He was like, no, it was great. It was a great movie.
It was good.
I'm telling you, I was like, I know, like I know you be holding it close, but you can't too long. Yeah, I can see that.
So you're 2 for 2.
Okay.
Let's see if you can get 3 for 3.
Okay, no pressure.
Let's see what
Last one. Who is more likely to start dancing out of nowhere?
Okay, I feel like the obvious is Andrew.
Yeah.
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 Okay.
Yeah. Andrew,
You're right.
Because I just feel like you're more extroverted. You're both extroverted.
Yeah.
Like you're the one that's like, I'm ready to do some random crazy shit. Like I feel like that's I'm the kind of person that does some random crazy shit. Like my friends, I know they sick of me. I'm sorry, but not really. So like I'm like, no, I can see you dancing.
Yeah.
Like I need to hit up the next Pride with y'all. I need to see.
We can make that happen.
Okay.
Like, I'm just saying, June is how many months away now?
Yes. It's like 3 or 4 months away.
It's really close.
Yeah, it's close.
Okay.
But I will say this is one question where I could also see myself for this answer as well, because
Adrian's like, me too.
this is why I say this, because when I was a kid, I learned all the choreography to Raven Simone's Superstition from the Haunted Mansion. Which
can I say Ty? Can I take it back?
Yeah, which that could have been the first time that I was gay.
Okay.
That could have been. But also, I'm just like, I really like the dance moves there. I want to learn the whole thing, and I did. And like,
oh my God.
Yes, I am unapologetic. I will own that.
I love it.
Yes. Yes. Like, I could probably still do it today, you know.
Wait.
You're saying me right now with this.
Cue music.
Yes. But yeah, like, also, like.
I need to party with y'all.
But like, one of the best ways I feel a lot better during a cruddy day is I will turn on some music and I will just dance my ass off in the apartment.
I can see that.
Like, I don't care if
you're by yourself.
By myself.
Okay.
Yeah. But also when we're out and about, like, yes, I will dance.
Okay.
I will dance.
Okay.
No problem.
So, okay, you're both extroverted, just different flavors.
Different flavors. Yes.
That's what it's giving.
But also, Adrian, I need you now. Whenever someone asks, what was your gay awakening? It was learning all the choreography.
To Raven Simone's.
Shout out to Raven Simone.
Yes. I actually saw them at World Pride last year in D.C. And so it's just like, you don't know me, but you influenced me.
You had a role.
You had an impact on my young closet itself. So thank you, Raven.
Gosh.
They paved the way.
They do.
For all of us, especially like they are the GOAT when it comes to Disney Channel. Like,
right. Yes.
Yeah.
100%. 100%. But
yeah. I need a party with y'all though.
Yes.
We need a party.
We'll make it happen. We'll make it happen. But all in all, this was wonderful.
Yes.
Thank you so much for coming on the show. Thank you for being here in person with us.
Yes.
Like I feel your energy so much, and I send it right back to you.
Yes.
Yes.
Every day you say yay.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And we'll be sure to include in the notes their socials so that we can also follow them, the Every Day is a Yay podcast, and what else they're doing next. But Jewel Ifeguni, thank you so much again for coming on the show.
That's so much fun. The twin spin.
Thanks so much for tuning in to today's episode of Twin Spin. Be sure to leave us a 5-star rating on Spotify or Apple Podcasts. It takes 10 seconds and helps us make more episodes for y'all. And if you caught the episode, be sure to tag us on Instagram at Twin Spin Podcast and let us know what you thought. Thanks so much for tuning in, and we'll catch you on the next episode.